for some time. Can't stop staring at those ocean eyes. Burning cities and napalm skies. 15 flares inside those ocean eyes. Your ocean eyes on fire. You really know how to make me cry when you give me those ocean eyes. I'm scared. Never falling from right to side, falling into your ocean eyes. Those ocean eyes. I've been walking through a world gone blind. Can't stop thinking of your diamond mind. Careful creature made friends with time. He left her lonely with the diamond mind. And those ocean eyes on fire. You really know how to make me cry when you give me those ocean eyes. I'm scared. Never falling from right to side, falling into your ocean eyes. Those ocean eyes.
I would like to take this opportunity to share a little bit about this lovely young couple. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. It sounded a lot better. I was rehearsing in the shower. Caroline, born in Virginia Beach, is a talented young woman, accomplished student athlete, collegiate field hockey player, and graduate of William and Mary. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. I hope I hit the high note that's coming. Actually, a farm boy, born and raised in South Sheboygan. Joe is a talented hockey player, a state champion, welder. Not hockey. A graduate of Michigan State University, and most importantly, the Coronado School of Hard Knocks, AKA BUDS. When Joe and Caroline asked me to be the officiant for their wedding ceremony, it was very touching. It brought joy to my heart. And when preparing for the ceremony, I realized just how fitting it was that they asked me to be part of this. After all, if it was not for me being a SEAL, Joe may not have sought to become a SEAL himself, which brought him here to meet his love. If I had not started this brewery, we wouldn't have this beautiful location, which is where Joe and Caroline met each other. And had I not hired Caroline, she would still be unemployed, living at home on Mike Erwood's couch, and they may never have met. So really, okay. Excuse me, Goose. We made this all possible. So I mentioned that Joe and Caroline met right downstairs here on Trivia Night, October 22nd of 2020. I know the exact date because Caroline provided me with 4 pages of bulletized notes to help me prepare for today. So, Caroline and friends joined Joe and friends in an attempt to form the perfect team by combining their unique expertise. And they had such a good time that they all decided to go out again the very next night. Soon after, Joe closed on his home, now their home, and Joe ensured that his video game room was set up immediately, and Caroline conveniently helped to decorate the rest of the house just so perfectly. A few months later, Joe was invited to join the Arrowwoods for Thanksgiving. We think this is when Joe realized that Caroline assumed they were officially dating, though neither had made an official announcement. Joe then invited Caroline to Michigan to meet his family for Christmas. Still, although very official introductions to family happened, neither had yet to broach the officially dating titles of boyfriend and girlfriend. So the fact that this happened just shows how perfect Joe and Caroline are for each other. Well, on New Year's Eve of 2021, Joe asked Caroline to be his girl. And now they knew what we all already knew, that they were officially dating. So, just in case Joe and Mike don't remember, on October 15th, 2022, Joe proposed to Caroline at one of her favorite places, the Ocracoke Island Lighthouse. And afterwards, they all celebrated at the Flying Melon. Mike had the gumbo. And he finally stopped harassing me about Joe at John and Autumn's parties and went back to harassing me about beer. So, I digress. Now it's time to make some new memories. The Declaration of Intent. Do you, Joe Stacks, take Caroline to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, in good times and not so good times, for richer or poorer, keeping yourself unto her for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Do you, Caroline, take Joe to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, in good times and not so good times, for richer or poorer, keeping yourself unto him for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
I didn't think I'd be the first one to cry, so try and get through this. Caroline, I promise to be by your side until the end. There's no way to write down or express how much I love you, how much you mean to me, and how thankful I am, and always will be for you. Every second we spend, I'm sorry. Every second we spend together is quality time. You motivate and inspire me more than you will ever know, and make me want to be the best version of myself. It isn't just your incredible beauty that has my heart forever. It's everything that you do for me and for us, to include picking up all the dog poops on our daily walks.
He doesn't like to touch it.
Keeping the fridge stocked up with an absurd amount of LaCroix, and losing gracefully at board games when I show no mercy.
Always beat me.
We are the perfect team, and you will always be my number one priority for the rest of our lives. Where did I put yours? That was yours.
Joe, 3 years ago, almost to the day, we first met right here downstairs playing trivia. Your full-faced smile and laugh sucked me in that night, and while I felt there was a chance for something more, I never could have dreamed we would build the beautiful life we now share and be standing here today. Since day one, you have remained selfless and kind, always putting my needs and our girls above your own. You are patient and steady, and you truly do let me fly, but also keep me grounded and focused. You remind me of what's most important in life, being together, however that may look in that moment. You are brilliant and driven, and your sacrifices never go unnoticed. You encourage me to push my limits, get uncomfortable, and be the best I can be. I am my truest self with you and feel supported to take risks, chase my dreams, and do the hard things, because at the end of the day, it's you and me, and I've got everything I could need. You are the most incredible man, and I'm beyond thankful every single day that you are my husband and we get to live the life of our dreams together. I promise to always love you with my whole heart and love you a little extra on the hard days. I promise to support your dreams and always cheer you on. I promise to listen and be thoughtful in response. I promise to practice patience and self-control. I love sharing this life, and I'm so excited to continue building our future together. I love you always.
Your father's a seal, your cousin's a seal, you married a seal. Go forth into this world and produce another seal. Before these witnesses, you have pledged to be joined in marriage. You now sealed this pledge with your wedding ring. By the authority vested in me as captain of the Bold Mariner Brewing Company, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Joe and Caroline Stacks.
Make a whole lot of noise for all the fellas in the wedding party. I can't hear you. Make some noise for the ladies. You're making as much noise as you possibly can for the new Mr. and Mrs. Stacks.
Tiptoeing through the jewelry store, Christian Dior, me and dragging to the floor. I don't really care about money anymore. Pay me in jewels while I'm pulling up a gold. Tiptoeing through the jewelry store, Christian Dior, me and dragging to the floor. I don't really care about money. Some people teach you a million lessons. All that I learned, it wasn't my turn. It wasn't the right time. Some people come in your life for a reason. Others, they come in your life for a season. But baby, you are a lifetime. Oh, darling, there's no word that can describe the way that I feel tonight. Oh, darling, I would walk that broken road time and time again if you led me to your hello. You are my everything. I give up everything. Show me the darkest parts of your heart. I ain't gonna run. Every dance slow. Every kiss is whoa. They say you know when you know. Well, I know you're the one. Some people bring you a million blessings. Some people teach you a million lessons. All that I learned, it wasn't my turn. It wasn't the right time. Some people come in your life for a reason. Others, they come in your life for a season. But baby, you are a lifetime. Her old man's fight inside, stubborn heart, gypsy soul. Tell me, where does the time go? Gonna dance with my daughter, spin her around under the lights, 'cause I'm just a father making the most of this moment in time. Before she lets me go, I'll hold her close, caught in this race against time. Right now all I want is to dance with my daughter tonight. Greatest gift in the world is a new baby girl. Feels like God took a chance, placing her here in my hands. Gonna dance with my daughter, spin her around under the lights, 'cause I'm just a father making the most of this moment in time. Before she lets me go, I'll hold her close, caught in this race against time. Right now all I want is to dance with my daughter tonight. Baby, here we are, white dress and a black tux. First night with the same last name, every eye here's on us. And you look just like an angel, spinning round on this floor. Never been so in love, never been so sure. But baby, when our song ends and the next one begins, can she have this dance? Can she steal me for the next one? Just 3 more minutes for a mama and her son. Yeah, she's gonna cry, and so will I, 'cause in her eyes I'm still her baby boy. Yeah, you know I'm your man, but can she have this dance?
Let's hear from Mama's special dance tonight.
He walked in with a salty sway, looking like Blackbeard in his day. A brother in arms just like me. I was born a son of the sea. I can't be still, I can't be tired. The only time I feel alive is when the wind fills my sail, riding on a lifelong swell. Let my heart take me where it wants to go. That's the soul of a sailor. The soul of a sailor. That's the soul of a sailor. The soul of a sailor.
Stay with you today. I have an excellent father. His strength is making me stronger. God smiles on my little brother. Inside and out, he's better than I am. I grew up in a pretty house, and I had space to run, and I had the best days with you. There is a video I found from back when I was 3. You set up a paint set in the kitchen, and you're talking to me. It's the age of princesses and pirate ships and the 7 dwarfs. Daddy's smart and you're the prettiest lady in the whole wide world. Now I know why all the trees change in the fall. I know you were on my side even when I was wrong, and I love you for giving me your eyes, for staying back and watching me shine. And I didn't know if you knew, so I'm taking this chance to say that I had the best day with you today.
Greetings, everyone. For those who don't know me, I'm Joe's older brother, Danny, and it's an honor to be standing next to Joe as his best man today. Before we get too involved, Caroline, you look beautiful, and it really pleases me to see all the joy and happiness you bring to Joe. So cheers to that. Joe and I are 15 months apart, so basically everything in our childhood, from school, sports, backyard shenanigans with most of the crowd standing, yeah. That put us all together. In the Stacks household, Joe has certainly lived up to the youngest child rule. Whether that was always being just a tad more daring and clearly getting away with more than the rest of us. What has always stood out to me is your drive and willingness to be the best that you can be. Once you set your mind to something, you always go to the full extent and give it your best effort. An early example of this was the extra work you put into hockey. Right from our childhood, you started with your own workouts, went to camps, training camps, travel leagues, and then later in life, I saw that same drive transferred to your professional capacity amongst the Navy, and lastly, and most importantly, Caroline. I think back to the high school, early college days, when a majority of our time was spent with the fellows that I pointed at over here. And aside from the level of excitement and laughter that you brought to the table amongst all of us, they would all agree that your determination and drive is inspiring. To name a few things: Family Drive-In Cook, DNR Parks, Campground Crew, Ground Crew at MSU, amateur long ball golfer, Riggsville tobacco roller, are just a few job titles you held.
What stood out the most was your ability to not only sneak out of the house, but back in undetected by mom and dad. At that very point, I knew this kid's got skills. He's got skills. We got a goddamn Navy SEAL on our hands. Granted, life takes us all in our own direction. We may not see each other every day or as often, but you'll always be the best brother. And Caroline, if you were to ask Joe what you were getting out of this marriage, don't be surprised if you get the Doug Heffernan answer by hitting the jackpot. Again, at this time, I would like everyone to raise a glass as we all congratulate Joe and Caroline. Congrats, guys.
Hi, I'm Autumn. Today I have the incredible honor of standing before you as the maid of honor for my beautiful sister, Caroline, and my amazing brother-in-law, Joe. Caroline and I are 13 years apart and therefore didn't have to share much, as most sisters generally do. And I'm sure Caroline was thankful to not have hand-me-downs from my 90s grunge era. Over the years, we have shared many of the same interests that have included field hockey, CrossFit, and a deep appreciation for breakfast sandwiches. More recently, we have shared a love for handmade crafts, local art markets, and pottery. Jars of dust, please take all of our money. Sorry, Joe and John. As I began to think about this day for Joe and Caroline, I thought about a specific type of pottery called kintsugi that provides a great metaphor for marriage. I have a little example of it here that I actually made. Don't judge it because it's my first attempt. So kintsugi is a Japanese art form that repairs broken pottery with a special lacquer mixed with powdered gold, silver, or platinum. Instead of hiding the cracks and imperfections, kintsugi embraces them, making the piece even more beautiful and unique and highlighting these imperfections. In essence, it's a celebration of resilience and the idea that something can be made stronger and more precious because it has been broken and joined together again. When we think about love and marriage, it's often easy to focus on the idea of perfection. We may imagine that love stories are made of nothing but seamless and flawless moments, but as we all know, life isn't always a smooth, unbroken path. It's more like a delicate piece of pottery. It's not about avoiding challenges or pretending that everything is perfect, but rather about recognizing the beauty in the journey, even when there are cracks along the way. Joe and Caroline, you've faced life's challenges, large and small, and here you are today, ready to embark on a new adventure as a married couple. In year 2. My prayer for you both is that your marriage be a testament to the beauty of resilience and the art of turning imperfections into strengths together. May the golden seams in your love story shine brightly, reminding you that every challenge only serves to make your bond stronger. And may you continue to cherish and celebrate the uniqueness that is the two of you. So let us raise our glasses to Caroline and Joe, who have embarked on this incredible journey of crafting a love story more precious with each passing day. We love you guys. Congratulations.
All day, Would you ever hope for in the beginning? Would you ever promise not to break? Would you ever give chance opportunity?